Hello guys, in this video I will discuss some useful ArrayList based job program that can help you prepare for placement. So these are the programs we have to discuss one by one. So first program is sort an array list in ascending and descending order. So firstly I give the explanation on it. So firstly we have to create and initialize the array list. So we initialize the array list with integer element and then using sort method. The sort method is available in collections class and using this collection dot sort method we can sort the element which implements the comparable interface. That means number, string, and any object which implements comparable interface. And next method is next we have to sort element array list in descending order. So for this we use collections dot sort and give the parameter in this parameter we have to pass our list and collection dot reverse order this method. Okay, so let's discuss these programs with practical. So I switch to Eclipse IDE. So here I open Eclipse IDE and firstly we have to create new project, Java project, and give the name of project is programs for placement. Okay, and select GRE from here. Okay, and then next and then finish. And open this project and click on src folder and create a new package. I give the name of package is java.programs. Okay, and then finish and create a new class file for ArrayList program and give the name of the class file is ArrayList. And in this class we have main method, so I click here public static void main and then finish. Okay, so our class is ready. So our first program is sort an array list in ascending and descending order. So firstly we have to create an array list which holds integer value. Its generic type is integer, so I create here array list and its generic type is integer. Okay, and give the reference it name num and using new keyword I create a new array list. Okay, and import this array list using import java.util package. Okay, so I import this package and then save. So here our array list is created. So I added some element, some integer value in array list. So using add method is used on reference. So num is the reference and using add method I added some integer value. Okay, so I added some integer value. Firstly, I copy this and paste multiple times. Okay, and change its value like 5, 15, 25, 35, 35, and 45. Okay, so I add so firstly I create empty array list and then add some elements, some integer value in array list. So next step we have to display this array list. So using system.out.println I print this array list and I have to display array list. Okay, and display value of this array list. Okay, so I save this and run Java program. Firstly, I create an empty array list and then add some elements, some integer value I added. Okay, and only print this array list when we after adding some element then I display this array list. Okay, so our next step is we have to sort this element in ascending order. So our next step is for sorting ascending, that means natural order. So when we click on integer, this value in this added in this num array list, we added integer value. So this integer is internally implements. It's internally implements to comparable interface. Okay, so I check here in GRE in java.base in java.lang and num or integer class. I found here and open this and check this internally implements. Okay, comparable, it's implement comparable. Okay, so those elements we can sort in sorting element which are internally implements by comparable. Okay, integer string like this, like okay, but when we create our own object like student, is our own object or user created object is used here, then we have to implement by comparable interface. Okay, sort array list in ascending order, that means natural order. So I use collections class, collections, and its sort method. Okay, so it's sort method. So firstly, I use this sort method and pass our array list. Okay, and after sorting, print the array list in natural order or ascending order. So I print here ascending order. Okay, and then save and run Java program. So I change some sequence here. Okay, right. So after sorting in ascending order, the element is sorted by ascending order, natural order. Okay, and next step is we have to sort this element in descending order. So next we have to pass collection dot sort method. There is a two sort method. First I use here and second using comparator. I have to sort element in reverse order. So I use this comparator and there is two parameter. First one is our list. So I use list and second is comparator. Okay, so I use collections dot reverse order. Okay, so I use this reverse order and after reverse order I print here its sequence and I change here descending order. Okay, so I save this and run Java program. Our array list is sorting by descending order. Okay, so for ascending and descending, I use sort method to sort method. First one is natural sorting and second sort method we have to pass our array list and comparator. So the next program is reverse an array list. So for that I create a new array list and here I create a array list of string type and I have to create an array list of book type. So I create a book array list and using new keyword I create a new array list. Okay, and using add method I added some book on array list. Okay, so firstly I add book Java and I copy this and print. Okay, and change book name is C and then Python and then JavaScript. Okay, and using system.out.println, I print this array list, book array list, and give the name of the array list is book. Okay, so I save and run Java program. So our book array list is print here in those order which we insert the element, insert the books. Okay. Our program is reverse and array list. So we have to reverse its order. In reverse order, that means firstly we have to JavaScript display, then Python, C, and then Java. That means this book array list is in reverse order. Okay, so for that I use collections class and its reverse method, reverse. This reverse the order of the element in the specified list. Okay, that means only order is reverse. There is no only order is reverse. Okay, so I use this and pass book array list and then print the array list. Okay, and then save and run Java program. Okay, so this is our first book array list, and after reversing this book array list, the order is reverse. That means display in reverse order. Okay, so the next program is find the sum of all elements in an array list. So firstly, we have to create new array list and use its generic type is integer and give the reference name is num is equal to new array list. Okay, so firstly we have to add some element, some integer value. So I added elements like 5, 15, 25, 35 and 45. Okay, and then print this array list. Firstly we have to print using system.out.println num array list. Okay, then save and run Java program. Okay, so this is our number array list and our program is sum of all elements. That means 5 plus 15 plus 25 plus 35 and then 45. So for that we have to iterate for sum of all elements. We have to iterate one by one element and then add it. Okay, so firstly I create a new variable sum and give its value is 0 and then iterate element one by one using for each loop. So I use here for each loop and our array list is integer type. So I use here integer and our num is the array list. So I use for each element, for each integer value, I use an colon num is our array list. Okay, and then firstly each element n means each element from num. So when this loop is executed, then first n value is iterated, 5 is iterate, and then this value is added to sum. So I use here sum plus is equal to num, sorry n. Okay, and this after completing this loop, the sum is print. We have to print here this sum value. So I use this and print here sum of all element, sum of all element. Okay, and then print sum variable. Okay, then save it and run Java program. Okay, so addition of this array list is 125. So the next program is remove duplicates from an array list. Okay, so firstly we have to create an empty array list. So I create here. Its generic type is integer and the name of reference is num, and using new keyword I create a new array list. Okay, so here our array list is created, and using add method I added some integer value like 5, and I repeat this value. Okay, and change 25, then also 25, 55, and 45. Okay, and again I added 25. Okay, so I added 25 in 3 times, that means duplicates element. I have to remove this duplicate element. Okay, so I print here this array list. Firstly, I print here using system.out.println. Okay, and here I display num and save it and run program. Okay, so here I create a number array list and add some element, integer value, and display here. But in this array list, there is a 25. This number is arrived in 3 times. Okay, so our program is remove duplicates. Uh, okay, so array list. Its property is insertion order is preserved and also duplicates is allowed. So I have to change from array list to set. That means set interface insertion or set interface. It does not allow duplicates, as well as it not preserve. Insertion order is also not preserved. So I have to first, our array list is converted into set, and then duplicates element I remove. Okay, so I use a set interface. It's a generic type. I use integer. Okay, and reference is set is equal to. So for creating object of set, I use its implementation class HashSet. Okay, and import this set package, import java.util package. Okay, and also I have to import HashSet, and this is a constructor, so I use constructor. So this is a empty constructor, and this is another constructor. In this constructor we can pass our collection. Okay, so num is our array list, is also a collection, so I pass this. Okay, so I pass our num collection. So when we pass this num to set interface, set type, so this set collection does not it insertion order is not preserved, and also duplicates is not allowed. So I print here our collection, our array set. This our num array list is converted into this collection. Num array list collection is converted into set collection. So I print here set num set collection, and give its reference is set. Okay, and save and print Java program. Okay, so from this set collection, duplicates is removed, but insertion order is not preserved. We have to preserve insertion order. So this set, all elements of this set I added, only this element I added in our array list. So firstly we have to clear our array list. So I use clear method on num. So I use clear method. Firstly, I clear our array list, num array list, and then in our array list, I added all element of set. Okay, so I use add all method, and in add all method we can pass collection. So I pass our this set collection, and then I print our array list. Okay, and here I give remove element, remove duplicate, and then save and run Java program. So this is our first num array list, and this num array list is converted into set collection, hash set. So after converting array list into hash set, duplicates element are removed, but also insertion is also not preserved. But we have to preserve insertion order and only remove the duplicates. So I clear our array list, num array list clear, and then all element of set collection, this all element is added using add all method. I added this all method of set into our array list, and this is after removing duplicates our final array list is. Okay, so the next program is merge to array list. Okay, so for that we have to create two array list. So I create here first array list, its string type, and give fruits1 is equal to new array list. Okay, and I copy this and print and give the name fruits second. Okay, so I create here two array list, and in first array list I added some fruits dot using add method. I added apple. Okay, and next I added banana, and then print our array list using system.out.println, and you first fruits list, and give its reference is fruits1. Okay, similarly in second array list, second fruits list, we have to add some again fruits. Secondly, we have to added pineapple. Okay, and then print second fruits list. Okay, save it and run Java program. Okay, so there is a two fruit list, first one, and this is a second one. So I have to merge two array list. So I merge second fruit list into first fruit list. So I use on first fruits reference fruits1 dot add all method. Using add all method I added second collection into first collection, and then I print this first fruit list. Okay, save it, and after merge fruit fruits list. Okay, save it and run Java program. Okay, so after merge, when we add all elements of second fruit into first fruit list, then this is our final fruit list where both lists are merged into one list. Okay, So this is our last program. So I will discuss next program in the next video.